We're gonna be harvesting sweet bitter leaf over here. We're gonna be harvesting this sweet bitter leaf, and so the sweet bitter leaf are ready to be harvested. We're gonna start on this one. We have a couple of other areas that we're gonna harvest, but we can start with this over here. As you can see, it's nice and full. It looks lush. Let me show you guys before we start. Just get a closer look at it. See, that's a sweet bitter leaf over here. We have some pumpkins trying to move in this area, but this is all sweet bitter leaf over here, and we're gonna harvest it. And then we have some more over here. These ones were ones that we recently transplanted about 3 weeks ago. They're ready to be harvested also. And so let's go. Let's harvest these sweet bitter leaf. So we use the sweet bitter leaf for to make soups. You can add it to. You can make a sweet bitter leaf soup by itself, or you can add it to a peanut soup or a goosey soup, and still be able to get some vegetables in your soup. So we're gonna be harvesting this sweet bitter leaf. So you can use a knife, you can use a scissors like this, or you can use your fingers. Sometimes I just prefer to go with just by hand. And the goal is we harvest the soft tips. You can see you can use your hand like that. So we're harvesting the soft tips and the big leaves. So big leaves like this are the older leaves that are bigger. We also harvest them. And so you can use your hand like that and just break it off. Or you can just use a garden shear. And sometimes this is handy, but sometimes to go faster and smoother, I just go with my hand, just harvesting it. Like I said, we use this for to make sweet bitter leaf soup. Or we also, another name for it is bekang. I made a video on how we prepared this. I think 2 weeks ago. You guys can check that out. It's a short video on how to prepare sweet bitter leaf. If you're interested in that later on, I'll see if I can put it in the description below. But this is what um, it's a tropical plant that loves a hot temperature, and that's why we grow. It does very well in the summer. So you can see the stem. You can see how fresh and how big the leaves are, and the stem. And so we're growing it on this raised bed right here, and it's doing really well. We haven't had rain here for any serious rain in here for more than 3 weeks, but it's still doing good. So hopefully we get a little bit of rain. I think it's gonna be even better. But so far it's good. We are able to harvest it. We just have to water it regularly with regular either rain water that we have in our barrels or tap water to maintain, at least to make sure that it continues to do well. So we water it regularly. So it's this will be the second harvest in terms of measure harvest in this bed. I think we harvested it twice already, but um, the second one was just a minor. We harvested just a few of the big ones that were there. The first one was major, was a lot of sweet bitter leaf was harvested, and so this one would definitely be I'll say more than double what we harvested the first time. So the more you harvest it, the more it's gonna spread and give you more vegetables to harvest. So that's why usually sometimes the first harvest is you don't get a lot, but the second, third, and fourth you get more as you harvest more of it, because you get more heads, you get more shoots, and you're able to increase your production just by harvesting. When you harvest it like this, the sides shoots out new little stems, new branches that more of the bitter leaf grows from it. let me know in the comments below if you know about sweet bitter leaf. If you guys have a different name for it, let me bring it closer. If you guys have a different name for it, I know there's so many different names for some of these tropical plants. If you have a different name, let me know in the comments below what the name you guys call it in your area. And what do you do with it? Do you use it for soups or use it for any special dish? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, this is sweet bitter leaf. It's another variety of sweet bitter leaf. This one is has no bitterness. You can just like this. You can just eat it, and it won't be as bitter as a bitter leaf. Just like that, you can eat it like that. It's not that bitter, but the name is sweet bitter leaf. It's compared to the other sweet bitter leaf. This one is not bitter. So another name that we call it is the kang, and that's the more local name. We call it the kang, but it has a regular name which is just sweet bitter leaf, which is popularly called. So we also harvest, like I said before, we harvest the big leaves. So the older leaves at the bottom, if they are bigger, we harvest the older leaves. If you don't harvest the older leaves, they're gonna fall off in a week or two. And so might as well make use of the leaves too. And they also have a lot of nutrients. So might as well make use of it and use it to cook soups. And that's delicious. Hey, if you're liking the live, you're liking the video, please smash the like button. If you're not following me, follow me, subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to share. Thank you so much. So harvesting is sometimes it's tricky when you're done in one area and you turn and you see, oh, you forgot, you didn't see some of them, and then you have to just go back and just harvest it. That's how like harvesting vegetable is. You're never completely done in one area. Sometimes you turn around and you see another one that you should have harvested. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. I'll try to answer all the questions and comments. Let me put this down. So, like I said, sometimes you might just use a garden shear. Sometimes I just use my hand and just break it up. Sometimes it's much faster using your hand. I'm used to doing that with my hand anyway, so sometimes I just go with that. Also, let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about this vegetable. What do you think about the raised beds? And also let me know what are you guys growing in your garden. So we grow quite a few different things in our garden. If you guys haven't seen our garden videos, the garden live and other videos, we grow corn, we grow okra, cucumbers, zucchini, kale. This is kale right here. We grow kale, we grow lettuce, we grow some flowers like zinnia, marigold, we grow water leaf, we grow huckleberry, strawberries, we grow broccoli, potatoes, tomatoes, corn. What else? No, I know we grow quite a few other things. So we grow a lot of stuff in the garden, which is awesome. So let me know in the comments below what do you guys grow in your garden, and also what's your favorite vegetable in the garden. Mine is this right here, sweet bitter leaf, and then followed by water leaf because I love arrow. Water leaf is used to prepare a dish, a delicate dish called arrow. So we love it. So that's why we also grow water leaf. So in the summer like this, we harvest as much of the sweet bitter leaf as possible. We eat some of it and we save some of it because when winter comes, all of these are gonna die out, and then we're just gonna be depending on the stuff that we've saved in the freezer. So that's why we have to make use, maximize whatever we have right now in the summer, because in the fall everything dies down, and then spring we start back again, start planting again from seeds, and the cycle continues. Let's see. We have some of them over here that are a little bit smaller, so just grabbing it. So I did plant in between them. I did plant some new seedlings. Those are the ones I'm going underneath to harvest because we had a little bit of space when we planted them the first time, and so I went in between, fill up the spaces. So I have a fabric, a weed barrier underneath this bed right here. That's why you don't see any weeds. It blocks out all the weeds, and I just poked some holes in the bed and planted this sweet bitter leaf in the various holes. So that's why you don't see any weeds. So definitely something I recommend. If you have a raised bed like this, use a weed barrier to at least block the weeds from taking over. The weeds also take out, take some of the nutrients that your plants might need, and also at least give you an extra work to take out the weeds. So if you use a weed barrier like this, it's awesome. And this particular weed barrier is very nice, very durable. It lasts a long time. So if you want to buy it, um, I'll see if I can put a link in the description below. But this one is durable. I've bought a couple of other ones in the past that were not really good, didn't last that long. But this one is awesome. This one is very durable, and this one will last you a long time and help you in the garden also. Let's see. This, I think we're almost done with this. I'll just grab a few of the big leaves, a few of the older leaves here. You can make a whole dish if you just harvest only the big leaves that are on this bed. But we're not gonna harvest a lot of them. We're just harvesting a few. At least the ones that are left are gonna be able to get more nutrients from the sun and help the plant pick up much faster. And within 2 weeks we should be harvesting this again. And that's why we at least make sure we harvest it in a way that it continue producing much better. So we harvest the tips and we harvest the big leaves, and the smaller ones that are here that we don't harvest right now, they're gonna shoot up, and in 2 weeks time we should be able to harvest them, and any new ones that come out we should be able to harvest those too. So you have small one like this, it's just maybe 3 inches, and in 2 weeks time it'll be enough to be harvested. So I think we're done with this bed. We harvested most of the big ones and the ones that have a longer stem. So the shorter ones like this, we leave it for next 2 weeks. In 2 weeks time it's gonna be maybe 2 or 3 times uh, the length. So that's what we're doing right now, just harvesting the big ones and the regular ones that are at least of good size. There's no exact way of doing it. You just have to look at it and see if it's there, if it's big enough, fine. If it's not big enough, then you can just let it go, and then in 2 weeks time you'll be able to harvest it. So we are done with this bed, so we're gonna go to the next bed over here where we have more of this sweet bitter leaf. So let me show you guys what we've harvested so far. This, I had a small container that I was gonna use, but I learned my lesson from the last harvest we did 3 days ago. The small container wasn't good enough, and within half a raised bed, the container was already full. So this time I just decided to go with a big box. So we have this one. This one we transplanted this into this bed about 3 weeks ago. It's doing well. This one we transplanted it. Let me show you guys. This one we transplanted it a week ago. They are doing well. And on this side of the bed, we have herbs, only herbs on this side. This herb has gone to seed. We're going to be harvesting the seeds later on. But the rest of this bed, you have onions, you have celery, you have parsley on this side. And on this side, we decided to um, uh, transplant sweet bitter leaf on this side. So in the spring we had kale and spinach, and lettuce over here because those were cold weather crops, and we had a cover over here to at least provide some temperature in here in the spring. And then around May, June, we took out some of the lettuce and transplanted this in over here, so we're able to harvest it. Then maybe later on, when these ones die down in like October, November, we might be able to bring some spinach or lettuce or kale back over here, just to have something to harvest over the winter and early spring when things start coming back. So like I said, most of these things are gonna die out in the winter when the temperature drops below 38 degrees. It's everything is gonna die down, and then we have to wait till the spring to start growing again. We have some weeds over here. So by doing the rotation like that, at least we're able to continually harvest some stuff over here. In the middle of the winter, everything in here dies. The only thing that survived a little bit was the herbs that we had over here, because we had a plastic covering the whole this shelf, and so some of the herbs survived. They didn't really thrive, but they just survived. And the spinach and lettuce were also okay, but they were not growing as fast as they'll grow in the spring and early summer. So we're able to still get some vegetables in at least in this lean to greenhouse here. I have a few videos, so check out my videos. I think I named them lean to greenhouse in the spring. You might be able to see how they look and what we are growing at that time over there on the videos. So definitely maximizing the garden space is one way of making sure that you're able to use the space wisely, be able to grow stuff almost year round. So that is a good tip for anybody that has a raised bed. If you can have a cover, like I said, if you have a plastic cover, it might help prolong the growing season a little bit. But since we don't have a heater, we can't put a heater in here. At least it just prolongs the cold weather crops a little bit for us to be able to harvest more. Like I said, we harvest the older leaves and the tip of tip of the vegetable. So the older leaves also have nutrients. If you don't harvest the older leaves, after maybe a couple of weeks, they're gonna fall off. So why let it go to waste if we can use it? Let me put this. Just grab the leaves. This. So we're not grabbing all the leaves. We're just grabbing a few of the leaves. The rest of the leaves are gonna be able to continue getting at least nutrients from the sun to feed the plants. And so in 2 weeks time, we should be able to harvest these again. If you're liking the video or the live so far, please smash the like button. If you're not following me, follow me for more live and more garden tips and tricks. And also share the video. If you like the video, share it to somebody that might be interested in the video. That helps the channel out. Thank you guys so much for your support. Happy growing. Like I said before, also let me know what you're growing in your garden. What's your favorite vegetable in your garden? I said this is one of them. My favorite is sweet bitter leaf. It's one of my favorites in the garden. Okay, so this is, I think that is it. We harvested most of it. The small one like this, we can still harvest it. More is gonna come out. So these over here, I'm just gonna leave these. They're still very tiny. 2 weeks time, they're gonna be the biggest because they're close to being harvested. But 2 weeks time from now, we should be able to harvest them, and they should be good. Okay, that is it. We harvested the sweet bitter leaf. Sweet bitter leaf is all done over here. This over here, the onions, we're gonna harvest some of these. These are onion leaves. It smell like onions, regular onions, but it doesn't produce the onion bulb. You just harvest the leaves like this. If you want to make like a omelette, you want to cook, just cut the onion leaves, slice it. Or if you want to make like sweet bitter leaf like this, you can also add onion leaves to it. This one we didn't harvest it in time. It's gone to seeds. This right here, but you just harvest it like just like bunching onions. This is the same thing. You just harvest the leaves and you prepare the leaves. Add them to your any dish that you regularly put onions on it. So that's okay. That is it for it today. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for likes. Thank you guys for watching the video, and happy growing, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, save, share. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the harvest, the harvesting that we've done. What do you think about the garden that we are harvesting, the raised beds? I'd like to know your comments, and if you have any other tips or any other ideas on how you do yours, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, everybody. Happy weekend, everybody.